we're here to do a Divine Masculine, Divine Feminine mutual energy check. Thank you for joining us, and if you're new or returning, welcome, welcome, welcome. Please don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. It does help the channel grow as well as helps me pick up on the energy. We're going to go ahead and get started with some oracle cards for the counterparts. Let's get one for masculine, please. Thank you. Three monkeys. Hear no evil, see no evil, speak no evil. Blind, deaf, and dumb to anything that's being put forth in front of him. Maybe even trying to change that. Not trying to speak, see, or hear anything about change. They say that card would be the three wise monkeys or the three, foolish monkeys? The foolish ones, and I'm getting that vibe that needing to change. I feel both mutually having epiphany, light bulb moments. Something that's grounding and stabilizing them as well. Underneath the deck about hearts, following your heart, reaching for your heart's content, walking away from that heartbreak, reaching for actual love. Let's get one more for feminine. Wow. And boom, there it is, following your heart. Rainbows at the bottom of the deck. Brighter days, let's see. Alright, let's see what's going on and let's talk about it. Alright, masculine. How are we feeling today? Let's talk about it. Masculine, how are we feeling today? Oh, he's seeing clearly. Ace of Truth. Clarity. This is also epiphany, kind of like a mental tower moment. Receiving some type of communication, the truth, understanding. Let's see, what else? Truth and clarity about a painful ending, about the need to surrender, give up. See, and that's a part of that change. Seeing clearly, like he knows what he's seeing. And it's something that he needs to put it into, he needs to surrender. Patiently waiting to move on to calmer waters. It's patient enough to shift that energy, to come from this Ten of Swords energy, putting it into some things, surrendering, giving up. They say backstab, betrayals, but it's also laying down those thoughts, those anxieties, those fears, because swords are communications and thoughts and mental things. Waiting to move away from that. He's gotten some type of clarity. Let's see. Alright, masculine, how else are we feeling today? Yeah, feeling abandoned, left out in the cold, wanting to temper that. Maybe even have abandoned a situation, left someone out in the cold, maybe even a little ghosting here. I'm getting some type of energy of, you see that masculine in that picture coming towards that woman and child with a hat in hand, like, you know, didn't want to do what I can do to temper the situation, be patient to make it better, to go with the flow. It's kind of like a humbling experience. Like, yeah, because there's a lot of fears and anxiety behind tempering that situation, trying to be patient, trying to make things smoother, calmer, and better. But it's kind of like he's trying to turn a blind eye, wanting that fresh seed. There we go, fresh start, new beginning, a new seed being planted, and waiting for growth, expansion, maturity, for things to get bigger, brighter, and better. That's twice that I'm getting better. It is coming on the air of change with as the three wise monkeys, because again, you have clarity. You know you need to wait in order to move on to calmer waters, and trying to temper a situation that was abandoned and left out in the cold, and wanting to make things better, planting a new seed and waiting for it to grow. Just being wise in that effort. It's a heavy load to carry. It's burdensome. It weighs him down. It's a heavy load, let's just say. But again, along the way, he's collecting information on how to have fulfillment within the connection, emotional fulfillment, a connection with the Empress, commitment, seeing the bigger picture, things that are hidden underneath, but wanting to take that leap of faith. There's secrets. There's needing to be a balanced leap of faith towards stability and a firm foundation being laid. Getting some protective vibes, wanting to protect that. So not speaking, not trying to see or hear anything negative at this point. Clarity of what he needs to put it into. Understanding that he needs to be patient in moving towards calmer waters. Making a decision. Feminine, Two of Swords, hearts, reaching. I'm getting the reaching for the heart, heart's desire, right? Making a decision, but also being mentally blocked. Let's see. Yeah, blocking reconciliation. Just wanting to get on stable ground, make that first valid effort, that tangible step forward, solid and true effort. Yeah, it's not necessarily immature, but it's the beginning. It's the message of solid effort. Yeah, towards a commitment, towards a relationship, an emotional connection, two people emotionally matching, right? Trying to balance out, weigh options within a new cycle. Missing an opportunity, maybe even feeling boredom, discontent. Let's see what else comes with that. Disappointed, missed an opportunity, disappointed, and what? The connection. Choice and love. There's sadness, emotional loss, mourning, grieving, disappointment, right? Blocking out reconciliation, not wanting to, deciding not to come back together, wanting to put in some more work, wanting to put in some more effort. weighing and juggling, trying to balance out options, just putting in some work and also getting more information here. Nurturing oneself, taking care of oneself so one can continue to move forward towards a foundation, union, stability, right? Reciprocity, giving equally and taking a leap of faith. Again, I feel like this is more on a matching energy. So let's talk. Mutually, what do we have? What's going on? Mutual. I think there's an energy of understanding this is not a traditional union. I'm getting not committed, but willing to maybe even not seeing the bigger picture. But see, that's not, because that wouldn't equate to the epiphany. So let's see here. Let me break this apart a little bit. Hierophant in reverse would be non-committal. The Hierophant in reverse is not seeing the bigger picture, not learning lessons, haven't learned everything, haven't got quite the understanding, yes, the higher knowledge about union, coming together, laying that foundation, building towards union, marriage. Not really committed. They are in control, but you guys are in control of your actions. So let's see what else. Still pushing forward. Come on, let's talk about it. Walking away emotional because of your ego. Pushing forward with the messages and getting truth and clarity. Rushing in, taking action. There's a lot of hidden emotions, things that are unseen. The moon is illuminating, shedding some slight light on a path, a direction that you guys need to go. You guys miss each other. Oh yeah, you guys are having obsessive thoughts. Missing some of the toxicity, is it? But opening up to love, feeling those emotions, following emotions intuitively, knowing that you guys have those feelings and you're trying to resist, and go deep within, get some more wisdom because of fears and anxieties. The devil energy could be some, toxic energies, but it's also can equate to these fears, anxieties, and depressions, needing to be balanced out here for growth and expansion. So you guys can take that leap of faith and make a clear judgment call. What you're building towards is your Ten of Cups. Let's see what's going on the inside. Following your intuition emotionally, you guys do have obsessive thoughts and feelings about each other. I do feel like they are repetitive. I do feel like they are strong, controlling emotions. Let's see what's going on the inside. But you are, the thing is, you guys are pushing forward, getting more messages, taking action with truth and clarity, action towards truth and clarity. Feminine's more like getting disappointment here. Masculines wanting to surrender and give up some thought patterns, things that keep happening over and over again. So let's talk about it, masculine. What's going on the inside? How are we feeling? Clarify the Ace of Swords, please. Clear about long-term success and stability. Wanting that, feeling that, wanting to have it. Following intuition towards a fresh start and beginning. Ace of Pentacles, wanting to get things stable and grounded. What's the Ten of Swords? Surrendering, giving up. Yeah, turning things around, having a shift internally to go in his favor. Okay. Manifesting his happiness. Manifesting some type of illumination. And again, I'm getting just pure happiness. It's a lot of major internally masculine. Let's try this again. Let me hold this deck properly. Clarify the Three of Wands. Patiently waiting. Why? What's behind that? Missing. Feeling nostalgia. Six of Cups. The loyalty, the dependability, the growth of emotion over time is a success. Seeing that the growth in emotions has progressed. Six of Swords, wanting to move on to calmer waters, wanting to, again, maybe wanting to apologize, maybe developing feelings, having a crush, let's see what else, but holding those emotions back, trying to be strong. What's the Five of Pentacles? Abandoning a situation, yes, so you can offload some of those burdens, things that are weighing him down, trying to lighten his load and hold back. Okay. Let go of those burdens that he was holding on to, as well as letting go of burdens and resisting and holding back energy. Trying to be patient, going with the flow, but internally feeling like he's wanting to present love, romantic feelings. One more with the Temperance. Yeah, give love equally. Equal give and take in a balanced manner. What's the Ace of Pentacles? Yeah, fresh start, new beginning in this relationship. What's the Seven of Pentacles? Yeah. Patiently waiting, wanting to get things moving fast, sending messages, exchanging energies, rapid, quick, forward movement, while he weighs options, rapidly weighing options, balancing things out. Let's see, Ten of Wands, feeling burden, wanting reconciliation, wanting harmony, and getting some type of good news. Burdened. Good news, laying a foundation. Unity, coming together, celebrating. Good news. So it's kind of like he's manifesting, he's able to get what he's wanting, he's trying to turn a blind eye, but it's like he has truth and clarity, he has understanding about what exactly he's feeling, what he's wanting to accomplish. He's following his intuition, trying to get things manifesting and turning in his favor, so he can give love equally and in a fair and balanced manner. Let's talk a little bit more about internal feminine. Let's see. Two of Swords. Whoa. Taking a leap of faith towards justice, balancing things out. by putting it into some things, cutting some things out, surrendering, also mirroring in a manner of Ten of Swords here. What's the Three of Cups in reverse? Healing, not wanting to reconcile, need some more healing, some hoping, wishing. Page of Pentacles, Eight of Pentacles. Doing some more inner work. We had that come out in the underlying energy. Excuse me. Bear with me 1 second. Sorry, it's a piece of my nail that kept snagging the tablecloth. Okay, so clarifying the Page of Pentacles, we have the Eight of Pentacles, taking that first solid step forward. She's following her heart, reaching for what she actually wants, but also presenting maybe more on a immature friend level, not really committed, but it's a solid effort or foot forward, showing up stable and dependable, right? But internally she's doing a lot of work, looking at what needs work, what does work, what doesn't work, working on the lack of growth, Empress in reverse. So maybe even working on some of the expectations, releasing those. Maybe working on herself, feeling like there was a lack of nurturing, lack of care, internal care, self-care. Let's clarify the Two of Cups. Okay, hold on. Clarify the Two of Cups, please. Choosing a path and direction of control. See Emperor and Empress coming out now. Emperor in the upright, maybe having a little bit of control, stepping up, choosing a direction to go with masculine. I'm getting it's a platonic relationship with the Page of Pentacles and the Two of Cups, with the working on turning the Empress in the upright. Two of Wands, choosing the direction of control, and Emperor moving in a manner of an Emperor, actually taking on some masculine energy, as well as choosing a direction with masculine. Let's see, Two of Pentacles, weighing options, attracting, going after her desires. Again, that's what we spoke on. Going after her desires and being patient for them to come in. What's the World? Making head over heart decisions, making head over heart decisions in this new cycle. Being clear-minded, clear in thought, independent and stable and secure on your own. What's the Four of Cups? Releasing control, following those intuitions emotionally, bored, discontent, dissatisfied. She's like, I'm not trying to control what I feel here. What's the Five of Cups? Getting grounded in your decision making, getting a little bit more stable and more secure in the decisions that you're making here. Five of Cups, maybe outwardly showing some type of disappointment, but inwardly you're grounding your decisions. You're making those decisions from a grounded, stable spot internally. What's the Lovers? Choice in love, to heal, to recuperate, and move slow. Choices in love. You're following what your emotions are telling you. If you're telling yourself, hey, I'm not. I haven't. Yeah, she's learned that lesson. Lesson learned. Um, it's taking a leap of faith to balance things out and put an end to some things. Surrendering, giving up, releasing those controls, hands off, choosing a direction to go with the masculine, as well as what moves to make, what position you play. Um, Doing some inner work, doing some healing, not wanting to come together, bringing in what you want, and being patient about it, going after it, not trying to control the situation at all, making decisions from a grounded place, being clear and decisive. Queen of Swords, King of Pentacles energy. And again, we've learned that lesson. You see clearly. Okay, let's clarify the Hierophant. Yeah, not fully committed. Things are untraditional. Things are not coming from a higher perspective. And that scares the bejesus out of you. That you guys are dealing with some fears and anxieties. You guys are not fully committed to union. Let's try that again. Let's clarify Four of Wands. Clarify Four of Wands, please. Yeah. Trying to lay the firm foundation. It's unable to make that choice in love, not feeling connected, not even feeling the connection any longer, and needing to go within, going deep within about that, pushing forward. The wounded warrior, you guys are struggling, maybe having a hard time pushing forward, down on one knee, like kind of almost going down for the count, right? Because there's a lot of internal conflict. And the emotions need to be stabilized, because in the upright, they're unstable. I mean, they're stable, they're grounded, they're mature, but they're also holding back. In the reverse, they're emotionally manipulative, they're emotionally immature, unstable, petty. But he came out sideways, so we have an air of both. There is some emotional conflict, okay? Knight of Swords. Clarify the Knight of Swords. Getting downloads, getting messages, taking action towards death and rebirth, a transformation, a shift in energy. 13, which is also what this Epiphany card is. 13. Just wanted to point that out. Okay, clarifying the Moon. Hidden emotions, still trying to push forward. Again, wounded warrior, been through some things, still standing. The light is still being shown on that, still pushing forward for a new cycle. Clarify the Two of Wands. What's the direction? The light being shown. Choosing the direction at a crossroads. You guys are confused. You have options and which way to go emotionally. One more. For the Two of Wands, please. One more for the Two of Wands. You need to be decisive about. We have to be decisive. One, in the decisions that we're making, the choices that we're making emotionally. We need to clear that up by being the King of Swords. The confusion needs to be cut out. The illusions need to be cut out. King and Queen of Swords out now. King and Queen of Cups. Emperor and the Empress. Hierophant and the High Priestess. as well as the Magician. I think all three are some type of magical combination there. The moon, the sun, and the star are out. I mean, we have a lot of power plays. Temperance, you're missing each other, but you're trying to go with the flow and be patient. What's the devil energy? Obsessively thinking, maybe appearing a little toxic to each other, but internally still wanting to just stabilize that and offer friendship. Let's see. What's the devil card once more? Yeah, you guys have become enlightened. You've gotten the clarity and understanding that you need here. There's a lot of nerves and fears surrounding the situation, and you guys are becoming clear about it. What's the Queen of Cups? Yeah, Judgment. Following your emotions, being guided and led by your emotions, being very intuitive, being enlightened so you can make a judgment. It's sideways because there's, again, some things that are unknown, unseen. Judgment about what? Let's get one more for the, okay. Judgment about sneaking, plotting, planning, maybe even deception, things that are not, things that are being done in the light, inconsistencies, being, free, and collecting information for a new beginning. There's mental conflict surrounding being patient, which is going to cause a tower moment. Okay. Which may have caused the tower moment. I'm not going to say gonna, because it may have already been here, I feel. Let's get some romance angels. Alright, masculine, let's talk about it. Chemistry. There's a strong magnetic attraction here. Again, that's what I'm feeling like. Things are shifting. He's manifesting his own happiness. He's having those emotions, those flooding feelings that he is trying to hold back. The emotions have developed over time, which has been a success, and he is seeing it that way. He is waiting for those emotions to develop and mature and grow over time. Religious factors. Your love life is being influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. Love yourself first. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. So again, that's a part of that patience, following the intuition, trying to manifest, waiting for things to grow. Because again, you don't want to be the chaser. You don't want to be the one clinging and hanging on to. Maybe even, again, releasing some of those burdens, abandoning what exactly? Abandoning a situation and even physically abandoning, physically withdrawing to go with the flow, to develop more patience. Okay, we touched on that because it's coming out in a different way. It's the same message. Release your ex. The time has come to clear your energy. Release your ex. We got to clear those energies. We got to get rid of those fears and anxieties, so we can go through that transformation. Passion. Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. I do feel like there is a certain level of emotion here, deep emotions. Introspection, but there's also some transformation that's coming to clear some of that out. So that new cycle, that King of Swords, that clarity, that Ace of Swords energy coming through, it's cutting through a lot of madness here, making judgments, again, having the epiphany, becoming enlightened. Then we have children. Your love life is being affected by children, externally, internally, however that applies to situation. I don't like to speak on children because that is expressive internally and externally. External children actually reflect our internal children, so we do have to heal both to make sure that there's some type of balance, and that's all I'm going to say on that. For feminine, worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work in your love life. Calling in your soulmate, your prayers, affirmation, visualizations help bring you together. You deserve love. You are lovable. I do feel a lot of that is, just continuing to keep the faith, keep balance, do a lot of healing. We did get the Hierophant underneath, so just kind of keep the momentum going as far as the inner work and being patient with yourself. Heal, continue to heal, making a choice in love to heal and continue to move slow. Being decisive, making a head over heart decision to remain single and independent because you're pretty much okay with what you're waiting. It's worth waiting for and calling in your soulmate. This right here, weighing your options, juggling. This is attracting, calling in what you're asking for and getting it in the palm of your hand. And then boom, that's you're waiting for. Worth waiting for and calling in your soulmate. It is worth waiting for. Choosing the path to control. Let's get some clarifiers on that. And then we'll get some outgoing messages. All right, masculine chemistry. There's strong magnetic attraction here. Boom, lovers. It's kind of like he's trying to turn a blind eye to it so he can manifest, so emotions and feelings can develop over time. He's wanting that fresh start, new beginning in the relationship. It's just in that process of build up and momentum getting going. He has a lot on him, a lot weighing him down, and he's getting good news. He's feeling optimistic about reunion. Let's just say reconciliation. Religious factors. Your love life is being influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. And then we have main female. It's kind of like beliefs and understanding surrounding, love and what his main female should be, would be, right? Love yourself first. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive community. So it's, again, you gotta love yourself over those around you. I'm getting a sense of not catering to everyone else instead of himself. So that may be a part of that love yourself first versus catering to those around him. Okay, release your ex. Okay, you want to come out all the way. Release your ex. Time has come to clear your energy to go on this journey. Put an end to it. That journey has come to an end. Passion, allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. Where do you feel secure? Where do you feel at home? Where do you feel stable, right? Children, your love life is being affected by children. Again, marriage, previous marriages, other. What the hell? I've never seen that. CM. So the initial CM may be important in someone mutually, I would say. But children, marriage, children within a marriage, how you move may affect children if there is a marriage. Let's just say that. So we have to be mature emotionally and come from a mature maternal figure. Worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work in your love life. There's a concern surrounding that as far as timing. Calling in your soulmate. Calling in your soulmate. Yeah. Changes are being made. Decisions are being put in place to change the future, to change how things have been going. That's a control right there. That's that Two of Wands, Emperor energy right there. You deserve love. You are lovable. It's time for a change. Yeah, we got to do some more work. All right, let's get some outgoing messages. Time for a change. And I'll be damned. Look at the license plate? CM. Again, may be important, but the deck is made by Ciro Marchetti, so, I get it. He has a stamp all over the place, but it's just coming out real prominent to me for today. CM. All right. Masculine outgoing messages. All right, we have X, breakup, separation, stop the pattern, silent treatment, abandonment. We spoke about that on more than one occasion. Ten of Swords. The Ace of Swords is to cut something out. Ten of Wands in reverse, putting things down. Five of Pentacles, abandonment. We spoke about all of that. Soulmates, soul connection, partnership, agreement, soul contract. That's the strong magnetic attraction and the lovers there, as well as those developing feelings over time, those loyal feelings and emotions that have developed over time was a success. So we have healthy choices, making healthy choices in love and life, self-love, self-care, being happier. We do have some love yourself first, manifesting his own happiness. Love yourself before the community, those around you, right? Dragonfly, being lighthearted, finding out things, coming to light, adapt, change, heal. Maybe even having a little bit of that. With the Temperance, kind of adapting, going with the flow energy. Then we got talking, interested in conversing more, awaited message arrives, text, call, email, hovering. Maybe wanting to talk, deliver a truth or message with this Ace of Swords. I do feel the Knight of Cups with the Six of Pentacles, wanting to give equally, keep things balanced, embarking on a new journey, hoping for reconciliation, being optimistic, right? Wanting to communicate. Eight of Wands is fast back and forth communications. Two of Pentacles is balance to weigh options, wanting to talk. Mutual energy. Phoenix, new phase, rekindle, renew, transformation, growth, change mind. Again, that's a transformation. There's that going within, not feeling the connection, not making a choice in love, unable to make a choice in love, going through a death and a rebirth process. All of that is taking place, pushing forward towards a new cycle. The Phoenix, ascending, transcending obstacles, learning, expansion, new phase, preparing for union. Kisses, unconditionally loving, giving and receiving affection, falling in love. We spoke about that. Six of Pentacles, Six of Cups, trying to balance that energy out. Obsessively thinking about each other. Yes. We have Grow with the Snake, Empath, Narcissist paradigm being charged or used, enable boundaries. I do feel some boundaries are being set with the Nine of Wands being internally and externally, because the Nine of Wands also is being guarded, having that wall up, because I have been hurt. I have been through a battle. I have been through that struggle. So I'm getting that. I don't, it's as possible. With the Devil coming out, there's some type of toxicity in the air, but internally it's more of just trying to be stable, because you've gotten some type of enlightenment and understanding here, right? You learned your lesson. Heartbroken, deeply hurt, sad, separation, breakup, feeling lost, grieving, mourning, and that's right there with the Nine of Swords, Hierophant in reverse, uncommitted, not seeing the bigger picture. I feel like you guys are becoming enlightened with this Hermit here, getting the information. Knight of Swords, getting downloads, getting information as well. Internally going through a death and a rebirth. So it's coming. It's just, we got to be patient. Some of the things take time. A lot of us as people internally just see something we don't like and automatically want to call the cavalry and bring the house down, right? Nope, too many. All right, we got separation, sadness, missing you, thinking about you, yearning, unsure of future. The Snake, competition, enemy, clever, malicious, look over your shoulder, the other woman. So I am getting some third party energy here, outside entity. And just knowing what to do and how to heal from that. Totally disappointed for it. Self-indulgence, focus on self-worth, time to heal, shadow work, self-appreciation, and we pretty much spoke about all of that here. Follow your own heart, what fulfills your emotions. We do not reach for heartbreak. We go for what makes us feel better. We release control. And we do follow what our emotions are trying to tell us. Okay, so we got Heart with a Key, welcoming love, meeting the one, open your heart, getting together perfect. That's more embodied by the Queen of Cups here, with the boredom, discontent, the unconditional love here with the love, unconditional love, self-love, oneness, passion, affection, attraction. That's Queen of Cups. And we have 3 queens. The only queen that didn't come out was the Queen of Pentacles, and that was an underlying energy. So we do have the Empress in reverse, not all the way balanced out, but we're working on it, right? But we have emotional stability and able to follow our intuition, where we have discernment with the Queen of Swords. We have the Queen of Wands, knowing how to take action and attract things that we actually want and desire. So again, being that person for yourself. And that's all a part of that love. Self-indulgence, focus on self, we did that. Self-appreciation. The Sword and Rose, clarity, truth, revelation, solidarity, force, honor, protection, power. So again, a lot of that was taking that leap of faith for justice and putting it into some things. You got clarity, you made a head over heart decision, and you use your power to make some things change for yourself. So kudos feminine, kudos masculine for one, taking care of yourself, knowing what you want for the long-term success and stability, but also following your intuition. Feminine, being clear in thought and action as well. You both understand what was going on mutually, and you know exactly what needed to be done. You both are ascending. You both do have some heartbreak that needs to be healed. So just kind of keep a positive mindset. Thank you. Please don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Bye. See you guys tomorrow.